following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. The real estate market has officially flipped from a frenzied seller's market to one of a surplus for sellers, creating new opportunities for buyers and smart sellers. Joining us now to tell us more about this shift, we're joined by Josh Green, the president of Eastern Title and Settlement, Stephen J. Salcedo with the Salcedo team at Keller Williams Flagship, along with Carrie Reel from the Mortgage Link, who also has our deal of the day. Gentlemen, welcome back. Great to see you.
You too.
Of
How you
course,
doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
We want to hear that deal of the day.
Yeah, so for all the viewers that are out there, if you're looking to refinance or purchase in the near future, give us a phone call. The next 15 callers will get an appraisal credit that's going to be valued up to $650. That'll be good for 90 days. And just call us, give your name, give your number, and we'll apply that credit to your purchase or your refinance. And then in addition, we've got a QR code for any of the homeowners that are out there that have an interest in the value of their property. Click on the QR code. This will give you an automated valuation of the value of your home. We can open up discussions and help guide you along the way and answer some questions for you.
Doesn't get any easier than that. Just click on the QR code.
We try.
All right. Stephen, this market has flipped.
Yes, it has. It's we're seeing a lot more properties that are just lasting on the market for a lot longer than normal. And what we're seeing is really buyers able to negotiate a little bit more on properties. So there are some diamond markets that we talked about a little bit earlier where those markets are just, there's going to be very little negotiation.
Yeah.
But I would say across the board, we're seeing a lot more negotiation in this market, which is a benefit. So if you are looking to purchase and get a deal, now is probably the time for you.
Yeah.
What kind of negotiations are you finding? Like, what are part of the negotiation?
Things like seller concessions, helping pay down a point to lower the interest rate. Repairs are finally getting done, which is a big thing because that wasn't happening 3 years ago. And honestly, just more communication between both parties is what I'm seeing.
Buyers have the ability to negotiate on those properties where before they'd put an offer in and there'd be zero response if it wasn't at the list price or higher. So now you can open up communications and, you know, there's more flexibility.
The only time you see the seller is at the settlement table, like, where's my check?
Right.
Where's
I
my
was going to
wire?
ask, I was going to ask the sellers, what should they be considering when they're
Lowering their price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listening to the realtor, I mean, that's what we tell everybody. Oftentimes, people try to sell their property and they want the value, you know, 25, 50, 75,000 over the last sale. We're not in that market right now. And oftentimes they won't listen to the realtors. They'll just put what they think it should be. And then they're going to be chasing the market. They have to bring the value down and then they're getting lower and lower. So,
Stephen, what about the government shutdown? Is that affecting things right now in our area?
I am seeing a little bit, it affecting a little bit, but I think that Carrie has a little bit more to say about that.
Well, for the workers that are not getting paid, not getting compensated, that will put some of their purchases on hold because they're not getting a paycheck.
Right.
Will they get a renewal? Will they be able to continue to get paid and have a job in the future? So for those that are in that questionable type of scenario, they obviously have some concerns.
Sure.
For other parties that are looking to purchase, those folks also, you know, they've taken a back seat, but we've kind of been dealing with, you know, not the government shutdown, but everybody's, you know, questioning, am I getting laid off? Am I going to have a job? So there's a little more reluctance to purchase. But for those that are not in that situation, honestly, now really is a great time to move forward. You've got the ability to negotiate with the sellers. You can get some concessions. Interest rates have dropped. So for those that have been sitting on the fence, take advantage of the situation and purchase,
And
especially
even
this time of year.
Even the people who purchased a year ago at 7%, I think the rates have dropped enough to where you could refinance and maybe save yourself a few $100s every month, because where you're at 7%, I think I saw 6.3, you know, it's over
Lower
a
than
half a
that.
percent. What?
Yeah, lower than that.
Lower than
6
that.
1/8 on a conventional, 5 3/4 on a VA. And I shouldn't mention rates without being specific to a consumer because there's so many parameters in there. But yes, they've come down. You should definitely exercise your ability to check
That
the
would
rates.
save you several $100s per $100,000 every month. So if you're looking for a savings because maybe you're not working as much or the government shut down and you had to get another job, this would be a great time to save money by refinancing and getting that lower rate, because the rates before were changing by an eighth or a quarter, but now with the government shutdown, they're dropping and dropping and dropping. So it's a good time to call and find out what you can get.
All right, gentlemen, great discussion. Thank you so much, Stephen. Thank you so much. I hope
course.
people start calling. Don't wait till the spring. Call now.
Yep, call now.
All right, well, here is another look at the deal of the day. For more, the number to call is 833-MTG-LINK or visit themortgagelink.com. You can also scan the QR code on your screen right now to see the value of your property. And be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube to get more advice on buying and selling a home in today's market.